The morning was quiet. Birds flew in the sky, and people walked to work like any normal day. Children laughed on their way to school. No one knew that everything was about to change forever. At 9:17 a.m., the sky made a strange sound. It was deep like thunder, but there were no clouds. People looked up. Then the sky broke open. A giant crack appeared in the clouds, glowing with a red light. From that crack, huge ships began to fall. They weren't planes. They were black, smooth, and silent. Each one was bigger than a football field. They hovered over the cities like monsters waiting to bite. Then the fire came. Lasers shot from the ships, hitting buildings, cars, and people. Screams filled the air. Roads broke. Towers fell. The world turned into fire and dust within minutes. Governments tried to respond, but their weapons didn't work. Fighter jets were destroyed in seconds. Communication lines went dead. Nothing stopped the alien ships. In a small underground shelter near the mountains, a man named Captain Ray watched the news on a weak signal. He was a retired soldier. His eyes didn't show fear. They showed fire. They didn't come to talk, Ray said. They came to conquer. Others in the bunker looked scared, but Ray stood up and spoke again. Then we won't beg. We will fight. That was the moment the war truly began. Not the aliens' war, but humanity's. Days passed since the attack. Cities were silent. Smoke covered the sky. The alien ships still floated above like dark clouds. People hid underground, afraid to move, afraid to speak. But not everyone was broken. In the hidden bunker, Captain Ray was busy. He wasn't alone anymore. More survivors had found their way to him. Doctors, engineers, ex-soldiers, and even young teenagers with brave hearts. They had no army, no government, no support. But they had a plan. Ray pointed at a map spread on the table. Here, he said, this is where we strike first. A small alien outpost had been set up near an old military base. It looked quiet, but it was guarded. Ray's team didn't have alien weapons. Only old guns, homemade bombs, and courage. That night, the resistance moved. They crawled through tunnels, covered themselves in dust, and waited for the perfect moment. Boom! A homemade bomb blew up the gate. The team rushed in. Lasers flashed. Bullets flew. 2 fighters fell, but the others kept going. Within minutes, the outpost was theirs. It wasn't a big win, but it was loud. It told the world something important. Humans were still alive, and they were fighting back. Ray stood on the broken alien tower and looked at the burning sky. Let them come, he said. We'll show them what humans are made of. The resistance had begun, small, weak, and afraid, but growing stronger every hour. The resistance was no longer a secret. After their first attack, the aliens started hunting them. Drones flew day and night. Anyone seen helping humans was taken or killed. Fear spread like fire. But still, more people joined the fight. Captain Ray and his team kept moving from place to place. Old factories became weapon labs. Abandoned schools turned into training camps. They built guns from alien scraps. They hacked into alien signals. Every night they planned. Every morning they struck. One day they got lucky. A small alien ship crashed near a forest. Ray's team reached it before the aliens did. Inside, they found something valuable. An alien commander, still alive but injured. They took him to their bunker. Some wanted to kill him. Others were scared. But Ray had another idea. We need answers, he said. Using a machine built by a hacker named Leela, they forced the alien to speak. The truth shocked them. The aliens didn't invade just to rule Earth. They attacked because they feared the future. They saw humans as a threat, not now, but in time. Their leaders believed that if humans were left alone, they would become too powerful. We're not just fighting for Earth, Ray told his team. We're fighting for what we could become. That night, the resistance didn't rest. They trained harder. They built more weapons. The aliens wanted control. But now, humans were taking it back, piece by piece, battle by battle. The resistance was no longer just a group. It was a movement. Across the world, hidden groups of humans began to rise. They shared messages through old radios and handwritten notes. One message echoed everywhere. We fight together, or we die alone. Captain Ray had a bold new plan. His team had studied the alien tech. They found a weakness in the enemy's power system, a special energy core that controlled the ships. If they could get one, they could understand it or destroy it. Ray's best team was sent to a high-risk mission. They sneaked into a crashed alien tower in the middle of a destroyed city. The place was full of patrol drones, but they moved like shadows. Inside, they found the core glowing blue, guarded by two tall alien soldiers. A silent fight followed, short, brutal, and human. They returned with the core. Leela and the engineers worked for days without sleep. Finally, they cracked it. The energy signal connected all alien ships to one main mothership floating above Earth. "We get that, and we break everything," Leela said. Ray smiled. "Then let's fly." Using stolen parts and the small ship they captured before, the Resistance prepared for the impossible. A direct strike on the mothership. It was dangerous. It was crazy. But it was the only way. The aliens came to conquer. But now they were losing control. The humans were no longer surviving. They were winning. The sky was no longer silent. Resistance forces had grown strong, bold, and ready. Across the world, small battles were being won. But one enemy still remained. The mothership, floating above Earth like a black moon. It controlled everything. If it fell, the war could end. Captain Ray stood before his team, dressed in old armor, holding a homemade pulse rifle. "This is it," he said. "We don't wait for victory. We take it." Their stolen alien ship rose into the sky, carrying the best fighters. Inside were bombs built from alien cores. The plan was simple: reach the mothership, plant the explosives, and escape. But everyone knew they might not come back. As the ship neared the mothership, alien fighters swarmed like bees. A deadly chase began. Lasers cut through the sky. Two Resistance members were lost before they even reached the ship. But Ray and his team pushed forward, crashing into the mothership's hangar. The final fight began. Inside, the air was cold and quiet, the walls glowing with strange light. Alien soldiers poured in. Bullets and energy blasts lit up the halls. Ray's team split into two, one to plant the bombs, the other to hold the line. With seconds left, Ray sent a message to Earth. "We are humans. We don't kneel. We don't quit. This is our home." The screen went black. Moments later, the mothership exploded in the sky. A flash of light seen around the world. The aliens retreated. Earth was free. But deep in space, something else was watching.